Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hey, I just wanted to kind of remind you about this knife here. This is my Hammer brand knife. This is the Explorer #4, which is a Stockman. If you remember, this was a antique store find, and I saw that they had these forging marks on it, and I thought this is pretty cool. Then I researched this knife and found out that it was actually one of Schrade's brands, and these were came out in the 1970s, mid 1970s, and I just thought that this was a really cool knife. I was really excited about it, but I was excited about it for a reason, because if you remember in that video, I talked about a Rough Rider series that came out. This came out in 2020, and this is their Heavy Forge series. And so as you can see, I've picked one of these up. But it's kind of cool because this is the Trapper, and as you can see, it has the same forging marks on it. And this knife was one of the first Rough Riders that I saw on YouTube. And I wanted to get this one, but then I found other, knives and other patterns. I need to clean this guy up. This is pretty much his first time ever being out of this box. But I saw other patterns and stuff, and I always had this in the back of my mind. And when I went to get it, they were sold out, and they, basically it sat on the back burner. And then I went to see if they still had this at SMKW, and they do. And so I was really excited about this because, as you guys know, I like trappers, and this is really cool. Now, if you notice the shield here, it has the CC in it, and that's not because this is part of their Carbon Classic line. This was a T10 line. But look at this bone. This Appaloosa brown bone is just absolutely gorgeous. And I can't get enough of it, to tell you the truth. Rough Rider does such a great job on this Appaloosa bone and the tobacco bone and stuff. It's just beautiful. Actually, I just love it, and I get lost looking at it because it's just so gorgeous. But I liked this, heavy forging type knife, and as you can see, the blade stock is nice and thick. I mean, all the way down. Look at that spay blade. I mean, these are super thick knives. We'll kind of go over the fit and finish of it right now, but as you can see, no real gapping. Beautiful back springs. The shield is nice. I like the double R. I know everybody complains about the R bolster. I'm kind of ambivalent towards it now. It just doesn't bother me. If it's there, great. If it's not there, great. Because these are really great knives for the money, and they're not that expensive. So I'll put up with a little bit of billboarding, actually, for a well-constructed knife. For under 20 bucks, look at what you're getting. You're getting, T10 carbon steel. You're getting a single nail nick instead of, a lot of times they put a double nail nick on the Rough Rider trappers. And that's why I don't have as many of them, because I don't really like double nail nicks. And I don't think anybody really does. I mean, I think I dislike a double nail nick more than I dislike the R on the bolster. But as you can see, here's your tank stamp. You got the double R there. You can see this is like a 3D, hammer forge. We'll look at the one here. It's not quite as deep. It's almost like this is much shallower, but you can see that these actually have depth. You're gonna get stuff in there. I do like how they did the pull on this. The long pull is nice. The match strike pull here, it kind of gets in the way of their forging decoration, which, like I said, I'll kind of overlook it, because this is, pretty much a budget knife that's bringing back this thing. And I know that the old hickory models have this forging marks on it too. But here's your spay blade. I mean, what a nice thick blade that is. I mean, take a look at that. You know, you're getting a lot of meat there. And the decorations on both sides. I really like this. This is a full-size trapper. So you get the 4 1/8 inch frame, 3-inch blades. And I found out about the T10 carbon. It's high carbon tungsten alloy steel with a little chromium. It does patina, and it needs to be cared for like any other carbon steel blade. Uh, but you know, nickel silver pins and bolsters, and just absolutely gorgeous. There's only 2 knives in this series. You have a trapper and you have a stockman. I will be getting the stockman, I think, if it's not sold out. So guys, save one for me, please. But of course, if you need to fill your collection more than I do, have at it. But I just still, this brown bone that's on here, like I said, this was one of the first Rough Riders that I saw on YouTube. This is what made me actually go look for Rough Riders and find SMKW and stuff. So for that, I am thankful. I'm sorry that it took me a couple of years to actually get it, you know, because like I said, for me, these came out in 2020 and here it is 2023. So 3 years, but finally got one. Well worth it. What a beautiful, beautiful blade. Like I said, the action needs to be cleaned up a little bit. You can still, there's some grit in the bolster. I can hear it, I can feel it. But I think it goes in great with this Hammer brand Stockman that definitely, you know, was an inspiration for the Rough Rider, I'm sure, and possibly for the old hickory knives. I don't know who came out with it first, but I think it looks cool. Adds a nice decorative touch to the knife. I would imagine that, you know, like this one has the a little bit of dirt and stuff in there. You know, eventually this one will get that too. But you know, what a absolutely beautiful bone covers that they put on here. Anyways, that's it. That's all I have for this one. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will definitely see you on the next one. We'll talk to you then.